Hey guys, here, and I know I said I was gonna do a review on Downfall, but I am waiting for something to happen. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, cause a surprise. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it just yet. It's probably gonna be my next video. I still recorded it. I'm recording this before, obviously. So yeah, that's basically the reason it hasn't been out yet. It'll be out after this video, most likely. But yeah, that's basically all I want to say. Also, 56% of you aren't subscribed, so if you are subscribed and you like the videos, thank you a lot. And if you aren't subscribed, then what are you doing? If you like the videos, why not subscribe? Helps a lot. But yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So Undead Unluck, which I might call you later on, I don't know, but essentially it starts off with this girl, Fuko, who whoever touches her, or whoever she touches, suffers like some unlucky event to happen. And this is said later on, but it depends on how much she likes them, right? So say she's completely in love, it's gonna be like a huge unlucky event. Say she hates them, it's basically not gonna work at all. Which is also a plot device later on. But yeah, she hates her life because every time someone touches her, something bad happens. She's treated poorly by some people because of that. This is all in the first chapter, by the way, so not really spoiling much. This guy Andy, he's also capable of dying. He saves her, and the story just goes from there. I'm not gonna say too much because it's spoilers. Even explaining some abilities would be spoilers. But as for the story, it's a really entertaining story. I feel like it's definitely in its beginning stages, even though we're 60 chapters in. It definitely feels like the author is building up to something. He definitely is, considering Ragnarok and all that. But yeah, the story, it's really great. It's interesting. There's never really a dull moment in the series. I think my favorite arc is either the current one or the Unrepair arc. They're both great, arcs. Probably this one I like more just because of the characters in it, right? I just find the characters in this more interesting, as it has my favorite character in this series, and what might be my favorite antagonist in the series. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, story I know is really quick, but I probably give it an 8 to 8.5. I really love the story. As for the cast, though, this is arguably his weakest point. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I saw some really good characters I really like Shen and Rip, which are my two favorite characters in the series. I think I just really like Chinese designs because the guy with the Chinese design in Food Wars, I also really love. I love his design as well. I don't know what it is. I just really like those type of designs. But yeah, those two characters might easily, by far, my favorite. Are they my favorite new gen characters? They're not top 2, but they're definitely up there. Definitely love those characters. I also probably like the current arc because it shows more of Shen, which I really wanted to happen. Rip, we're definitely gonna see more of him later on. He's a great character. He's a good antagonist. I want to see more of him. I definitely feel like his past is a more intriguing one, especially amongst the other ones. For example, Unbreakable. I'm not really intrigued or interested on what his past is gonna be, but I want to know more about Rip's past, especially since it's been hinted at, but it's not really been confirmed or anything. Also, it probably has been foreshadowed a lot, especially with how well this author does foreshadowing, right? They foreshadowed someone else's backstory, or how someone dies in someone's backstory, near the beginning, and then only now are we finally getting that scene going on. And that's not even oh, this person died this way. No, they showed a tiny little panel and some bigger widespread, and I found I don't even know why I still remember that, but it was great. I would reread to find it, but I don't really want to. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I don't like the series, but not only do I not like rereading, I just don't want to go back, especially since I just read the series. Later on I might, but I don't know. I probably do have it saved. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to get sidetracked any longer. So back to what I was saying. Fuko, she's a good character. I don't really dislike her, but I don't feel like she has a lot of potential to get much better. Just personally, for me, you could like her a lot more. You could like her a lot less. I don't really, I'm indifferent when it comes to her. She definitely has her good moments. I definitely feel like a good amount of her character comes from either her past and her relationship with Andy. Speaking of Andy, he's probably up there for my favorite characters in the series, probably top 3. The way he uses his abilities is great. His whole mysterious path is also great. When it comes to me wanting to learn more about the character, he's probably the second one I want to learn more about. First one being Rip. He's a great character again. And yeah, the thing I really like, let me be honest here. It's not the story or the cast that I really love about this series. It's the power system, negations or negators and everything. Umas, negators, everything. artifacts. It's all great. I really love like that aspect about the series. If you want to consider that story, go ahead and consider it a story. But when it comes to like power system and lore alone, I'd easily give it a 10. No, I know that's random, right? Power system, who cares about that? But honestly, a power system alone can keep me coming back for a series, especially when it's a very interesting and unique one, right? Because yeah, there's, I was gonna say that, like, oh, there's the, the basic abilities. But really, when it comes to my mind, there isn't really any ability that's like very basic that you see everywhere else. Most of this, like almost every ability is very different, unique, and has its own set of like rules, advantages, disadvantages, everything. And I also really love how the author or the mangaka, whatever you want to call them, how they also show that like superpowers isn't always a good thing. It's especially like apparent with Ano-un, however you want to pronounce their name, or Fuko. They both like really suffer from their abilities. They don't really gain much. Like yes, Fuko gained, met Andy and all that, but I don't really consider that a plus. But yeah. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that the power system, amongst my favorite, if not my favorite, like not only are like the whole powers they have like unrepair and everything, it's also for the most part very simple and easy to understand. There are exceptions, like for example, I still don't understand how Unchange works. Baffles me to this day how the ability works. There's Injustice, but that's not really like actually explained, right? So I guess it's vague for a reason. There is like they do the opposite of what their justice is, but like I'd like to see more about the ability. Unchanged is really the only ability that I still don't understand to this day. If you understand how Unchanged works, go ahead, please tell me in the comments. I really don't understand. It's the only ability that just doesn't make sense. But like artifacts, aside from that, Apocalypse, like its whole concept of like you get these quests, you with the quest you get these rewards. If you don't complete the rewards or the quest, something bad happens. I really like that concept. It might be simple, it might not be. It might be generic. I don't care. I find it really entertaining and really just fun. I don't know why. Like everything from the artifacts to the Umas to everything. It's just so entertaining. That alone was like what kept me into the series, right? Like the art. Don't get me wrong, right? The art's still a good thing about it. The volume covers aren't the best. I can't really complain about that, right? But the art's still very good. The art style I really enjoy. It's very simple, but I don't know, it feels very satisfying. Like the character designs, the widespreads, everything feels great. The only thing I complain about again is the volume covers. But aside from that, like the widespread, they're all really good. I guess it's the way that they look. I know that's like art style and all that, but I don't know, it feels very satisfying. But yeah, aside from that, all I want to say, as for some additional info for those who like want to get into it, it's 65 chapters as of today. It's weekly. I'm pretty sure it's a weekly Shonen Jump. And that's basically it. It had its first popularity poll the other day, which I disagree with some of the results, but it's a popularity poll. I can't really complain. Plus, I've seen Japan have like different tastes than I guess some people in America. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not saying like they have worse taste. I'm just saying like first of all, because that doesn't even exist. Second of all, I'm just saying like for example, a lot of like America's favorite characters are different from Japan's favorite characters, or like for example, One Piece. For one reason or another, is a lot bigger there, and Black Clover is smaller there, I'm pretty sure, than it is here. That kind of thing, So, again, that's what I'm trying to say when they say they have different tastes or whatever. But, essentially, what I'm trying to say, great series. The art style is also pretty decent. Characters and story are really good. Between the characters and the story, I'd give it like an 8. Still, though, the art, I'll give a 7, though, but when it comes to purely the, power system, 10. I don't know what it is about the power system, but I love it. Like the characters and the whole concept brought me in. The power system and how they manipulated it, I guess. That's what's just kept me through it. The power system, the lore, everything about the powers in the series. Favorite part easily. And I really got nothing else to say. As for like overall the series, I give it like an 8. I definitely recommend you read it. Not like it's a must-read series. But it's it's your typical shonen, but done really well. Very fun. It's not really that deep or have this underlying message that you need to be super serious for. It's very fun. Logic is sometimes out of the window, like them being in space out of nowhere in the middle of a fight. But I personally just ignore those scenes. For example, Orient has like samurai characters, but there's also motorcycles. 99% of the time I ignore that. I can see why you might not, but yeah. Anyways, I'm dragging this on too long. What I'm trying to say, great series. I recommend it. I say like it's an 8 out of 10. You want to be more specific, like 8.2, but I don't really try to be that specific. That's basically it. Yeah, I'll do a downfall video soon. Probably gonna be my next video. As for what the next video after that is gonna be, I still don't know. I'll keep you all updated though. But yeah, that's basically the video. If you like the video, let me know what you thought down below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn bell notifications on. And peace.